I'm Sam Wyrouck. During World War II, I flew 35 missions over Germany and attained the rank of Staff Sergeant. I was a lower ball turret gunner on a B-17. They locked the door and I'm down there and my parachute is up there. If the power goes off, I don't know. It'd be nice to have a parachute, but there wasn't room for one there. On a long mission, I would be in that for perhaps 10 hours, maybe a little longer. There was no way that I could climb out of that myself. The waist gunner had to grab a hold of my harness, parachute harness, and pull me out. Most exciting moment, every takeoff, we'd take off usually before daylight. We'd start at the end of the runway, and our pilot would rev those 4 right cyclone engines up as high as they'd go. The plane was just jumping, let off the brakes, and we'd shoot down the runway. They had a marker about halfway down the runway, and if you didn't attain the airspeed of 88 miles per hour, you better pull back the throttle and hit the brakes, because you're not gonna make it. And at the end of the runway, sometimes it looks like we had to have a little help, and our pilot was very experienced. And he would bounce that B-17 a couple times to help it out to get into the air. They loaded those things that heavily. I flew with my crew 35 missions over Germany. Every one of them was exciting. And anybody that has had that experience flying missions over Germany during World War II probably has a lot of times that they can think back at when they had barely escaped with their life. And that happened to me a number of times. A crew is like a family. There were 9 of us. And our crew, if one had money and somebody didn't make any difference, we all partied the same amount. There's one thing in common that all military installations do. Anytime there is a lowering of the flag, everyone, whether you're in an automobile, in a building, or wherever you are, and you hear the sound of retreat, that is the song blown on a trumpet. Everyone must come to attention and salute facing the flag until the flag is lowered and safely folded and put away. And then everybody can resume their duties. Retreat is important to me because it gives us a chance to narrow our focus and remember why we are in the military. We're not there, basically, we're not there because of the pay is good or the retirement is enticing. We're there to serve that flag. I'm proud to be a veteran, and one of the advantages of being a veteran is by act of Congress, we can salute the flag, a military salute, instead of placing our hand against our heart for when the flag goes by or when the national anthem is played. I'm certainly not ashamed to be a veteran. As a matter of fact, that's one of the proudest things I've done in my life, the proudest thing.